at some point you enter into like a club and everyone is dancing with such moves. Like, it's incredible. Like, I would love to see that in real life, like in a church perhaps or something, just to make it like fancy. So yeah, that's the first thing I think when I hear about Bloodlines.
Is the thick atmosphere. Like, it's fucking amazing. Like, this kind of old game and this thick atmosphere of night and danger and being a vampire, wonderful.
I think the first thing I think of is the key art, really. And the second thing is this damn haunted hotel quest, which is still to this day so incredibly scary. It actually gives me vibes from, if you've ever played it, Kojima's PT trailer. There's no, bloody organic monster chasing you down or anything like this, but the tension is so thick. It's palpable. It's really, really scary, even today, 20 years later.
I would say that the freedom of choice was a big part of it. The plot twist that happened during the story was very, very cool. You can really customize your character and find paths that are completely your own, right? Like, it gives you this freedom. That's, I think, why it became a solid classic.
The lack of good vampire role-playing games. Like, we don't get much opportunity of being a vampire and living in complicated vampire society. That the Bloodlines fill that gap nicely.
It's so interesting because it's one of these games that became a classic years, if not decades later. I don't know why. Maybe it's because after this game there was no interesting vampire game for a very long time. So it was kind of the best shot that the entire industry had, and we just needed all to rely on it. Also probably because the fan patches improved the experience so much that it actually became playable. It was kind of difficult to play before this, so it was even difficult to get to the end of the game and to experience the full atmosphere of it, which is really, I think, what makes the game stand out and the game magical, is the atmosphere. It's really hard to enjoy it when you have just a bunch of game-breaking bugs jumping in the way.
Okay, so my favorite memory is one of the plot twists, actually, that I will not spoil right now, but there's one person in the game that, you interact with quite often, and eventually you discover a secret that was right in front of your eyes from the very beginning. And it was this kind of moment when you tap your head and like, of course it is this, I should have seen it before. So yeah, that's my favorite one.
I don't want to spoiler the almost 20-year-old game, so I'll skip the first one. The Haunted House. Jesus, it was so fucking scary, man. I had chills and it was so unpredictable and unexpected. Like, you were expecting that you are the vampire, you are the danger, and then you enter this haunted house and it's like, fuck, I am in danger. It was amazing.
It's just, this haunted house is, I don't know if it's my favorite moment, but it's definitely the moment that is defining this game for me. My favorite moments is actually just roaming the city while rain is pouring and you're discovering all of these characters, and this is actually super cool. But the moment that just keeps coming is this damn haunted hotel. And every time I replay this game, I'm always wondering if I should just find some saves in order to skip entirely this moment, because it's actually really difficult to get through.
This is a very easy question. I would be definitely Venture, but it's not the clan you pick, Either you're born that way, either either you're not. You can be a bruja, like everyone can be a bruja. But not everyone can be a venture, and I think it's more like, would you be up for it? Would you be good enough for the venture? I hope so.
Toreador, really cool, sexy vampires. They're actually kind of weak, so they're not super to play. But yeah, this is what this world is about. It's cool, sexy vampires who can talk their way through anything. And then I'm really eager to play these again in the next game, in Bloodlines 2. And I'm also super eager to play this clan, this new clan that I don't think was playable in the first one, which is the La Sombra. I think they were present, but they were not playable. They also sound cool as fuck, kind of the emo kid of dark vampiric magic.
Personally, I would go with Malkavian. They're freaky, man. They're weird. They're scary, and they have this weird vibe of unpredictability. They suit the vampire vibe just fine.